Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you the final checkout video of a really cool GPO telephone, and this is a P&T 606. So basically what that means is it's from Ireland, and this is Tom's telephone from New York. And actually it's his wife's telephone because she had this telephone, her family had it when she lived in Ireland as a little girl. So that's a pretty cool story. And this is an original GPO. And so anyway, what we're going to do is some final checks here, and I want to show you the dial on this telephone. These are stainless steel dials, and they requested that the number cards stay in the center, and basically because it probably refers to when it was in his wife's family. And so now this telephone has been converted, and we had a looped loom wire that was the old connection, and we also replaced some feet. They were worn out, and we did some damage control on, and we'll be returning these feet to Tom and his wife. And so we're just going to go ahead and do some checks now. And there is an earlier initial checkout video of this telephone if you kind of want to see the condition with its loomed line cord and everything that it had. And I'll probably take a second and run and grab that and show it to you. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and plug this telephone in, and we're going to do some final checks. I'll let that go a couple times. Give you some dial tone. We're going to go ahead and walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer. I'm going to end in a 2. You're probably going to notice that from the initial checkout, that rotary turns a lot smoother than it did when it came in. And so the rotary has been gone through, adjusted, cleaned, and oiled. And I want to show you this laced, loomed line cord that came on this telephone, which is pretty unique just to see this. Usually these did not survive. People would cut these off, and you would never really, very rarely ever see these. And this is a really cool part of the past here. And so we're going to return any of the parts like the feet and this plug-in that they used in Ireland to plug this telephone in to their wall jacks. So it's just a really cool, unique item to see that, and how it was laced. They call this a laced loom, and it's just really cool. It actually probably would still work, but some of the wires are good, but some of the cloth that covers the wires, each individual loom, is basically worn a little bit. But it's just really cool to see how they plug the telephones in another country. And so we have here on the handset ATM, and then we also have P&T 606. So that's an indication that it was from Ireland. Just a very cool telephone. We're going to go ahead and transmit into the handset now, and if you watch the analyzer, you'll see a red light, and that's an indication of 100% modulation every time I transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So we'll ring it again. I mean, the bells in this almost sounds like some kind of firehouse bell. Give you some dial tone. We're going to go ahead and pick this telephone up and kind of show you a little bit of the damage control that we did on the bottom of the telephone. And we also, I wasn't really trying to repaint this telephone. I'm going to unplug it because we're going to plug it over into a line in a second. We replaced the feet. We had an issue with this screw. We had to actually cut the screw off because there was a lot of rust that ran down the side of this telephone. And so we kind of did some damage control. I really wasn't trying to paint this telephone again because what I wanted to do is just touch it up and do some damage control, because I actually was able, it had been painted over the years on the bottom, and there's a little serial number up here, and then we have H45, and I was able to kind of bring that out. They had some paint that was over this, P&T, then we have a line 100D, MK526. So I kind of wanted to save that writing the best we could. But all in all, it did not turn out too bad. And we have our handset and line cord to come out the bottom. And it turned out really nice. This is a very unique telephone. You're not going to see a lot of these original GPOs. They're out there, but there's just not a lot of the originals. This telephone model was very sought after, and there was a lot of reproductions of this telephone. Now, I talked to Tom about the drawer. There's a drawer that's actually supposed to be right here, and the cover is for the drawer is here, but their model did not have the drawer, and some models did, and they weren't interested in having a drawer. They kind of wanted to leave it like it was when she had it in her family as a young girl, so we just left that alone. That's something that could always happen down the road anytime, but it's just a very unique and cool telephone. You're just not going to see a lot of these. And so the remakes do not have the, I'm going to show you underneath here, the remakes do not have the circle grids cut into the base. They don't have these on the plate underneath the phone. And another thing that they don't have is the stainless steel finger wheel. So this is an original GPO, and it's very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this over to a regular telephone line now. We're going to go ahead and dial, say, a time and temp, give you some dial tone.
Good evening. Ford, drive one and you'll know at Offenburg Ford in Belleville and O'Fallon. Today is Monday, January 30th. The time is 6:44. Current temperature 60 degrees. Now the weather forecast for the Belleville area. Partly cloudy tonight, lows in the mid-40s. Partly sunny early Tuesday, then mostly cloudy, breezy, a high in the low 60s.
Okay, so now what we can do, give you some dial tone. I'll dial my number. And it'll be busy. We'll dial one other number. That's pretty cool how the bell interreacts with a hook switch. Give you some dial tone. We'll call another number.
Thank you for calling Walmart.
see if they answer. They might be on break.
Thank you for calling your mobile Walmart. How may I direct your call?
Yeah, could I have electronics, please?
Okay, let me transfer you.
See if they answer.
Electronics?
Yeah, do you guys carry any GPO Rotary desk telephones?
We don't have any Rotary ones, no.
You guys don't sell Rotary telephones no more?
No, we don't.
That's a bummer. Okay, well, you have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Huh. And I thought they had everything. But anyway, this telephone, you're not going to see many of these, like I said earlier, and it's just a very cool, unique telephone. And Tom's going to be able to use this, and his wife, and she can remember it as she did as a little girl now. And I think that's pretty cool that she has their family phone. And so basically, now that the telephone has been converted and it can be used now, they can talk on this telephone every day. Now, I know you can't tell in the video, but when you go to dial, this is a very sturdy rotary dial, and basically it's kind of heavy. So when you dial it, you really can feel it in your finger, the pull, the weight of it, and it's just very cool. I mean, it's made like a tank, and you can just feel the weight kind of slapping back and forth, and it's just unique. You don't see that very often, even with a rotary telephone. It's just very well made, and so some of these foreign phones were really, really good equipment, and this telephone's going to be around for a long, long time. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. This is Tom and his wife's telephone from New York. And Tom's wife had this as a little girl in Ireland. Pretty cool story. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.